In a quiet village called Bright River, there lived a girl named Mary. Mary was only 9 years old when her father fell sick and died. Her mother, Grace, tried her best to care for her, but they were very poor. They had only a small hut and sometimes went to bed hungry. Grace loved her daughter more than anything. Every morning she told her, "My child, no matter how hard life is, keep a good heart." One year, things became so hard that Grace could no longer feed Mary. So she decided to take her to her brother's house in another village. Her brother's name was Mr. George, and he lived in a big house with his wife and 2 children. Grace begged him, "Brother, please help me. Take care of my child until I can stand again." Mr. George smiled and said, "Don't worry, sister. Mary is safe with us." Grace left sadly, but she believed her brother's words. At first, Mary was happy. She helped in the kitchen and played with her cousins, but soon, Mr. George began to change. He shouted at her for small mistakes. When food was shared, he gave her the smallest portion. He made her wash, cook, and clean all day while his own children rested. When Mary cried, his wife said, "Stop crying, you are lucky to even live here." At night, Mary whispered to herself, "Why don't they love me?" Her body grew weak, and her face lost its smile. Months passed, and Mary became thinner and quieter. Whenever she made a mistake, Mr. George beat her and shouted, "You are useless. Your mother left you here to trouble me." No one in the house defended her. The neighbors heard her crying sometimes, but they said nothing. They feared Mr. George because he was rich and powerful. One day, Mary tried to run back to her mother's village, but she got lost and was brought back. Her uncle punished her again. She fell sick, but no one took her to the hospital. One cold morning, Mary could not get out of bed. She was weak and could not breathe well. Her aunt tried to wake her, but she did not answer. When they rushed her to the small clinic, the nurse said she had been sick for a long time. She had suffered too much. The news spread across the village like wind. Everyone was shocked and heartbroken. Grace came running from her village, crying and calling her daughter's name. When the elders heard what happened, they called a big meeting under the old tree. Grace spoke through tears, "I left my child with my own brother, but he forgot love. He forgot blood." The chief said, "This is a lesson for us all. Children are not servants. When you take care of another person's child, you take care of your own future." The people were angry with Mr. George. He became ashamed and left the village. No one ever saw him again. Years passed, but the people of Bright River never forgot Mary. Her story changed the way the village treated orphans and poor children. They built a small school and called it Mary's Home of Hope. There, every child was welcome, rich or poor. Grace found peace knowing her daughter's name lived on. And whenever the rain fell gently on the school roof, the elders said, "Those are Mary's tears, blessing every child who is loved today."